Hey everyone, this is Ramli John from The Light Path. This is my buyer first experience for Demio, a webinar platform. So let's jump right in. The website says transparent webinar insights for data-driven marketers. Demio is built so that you can host engaging experiences that turn analytical insights, making the most popular marketer in the room. I've seen the word data and analytics multiple times here already. So they're really like, hey, you're not just hosting a webinar, you're actually going to learn some kind of insights from it to improve, hopefully, people showing up, talking to marketers. The logos in the bottom are a mixture of B2B, SaaS, and Hewlett Packard. That's confusing. I think that's one thing that I would be interested in about because I don't relate to Thermo Fisher or Hewlett Packard. So I work in mainly B2B, but I think that the logos that you show on your site communicate a lot about who your target audience is. And I guess a mixture of B2B SaaS and enterprise pharmacy, computers, Globe Life. I don't even. Oh, yeah. I think that's just give you some analytical insights into your webinars for buying. I'm gonna jump in and sign up for a free trial here. So try Demio for free, no credit card required, 14-day trial. Webinars that convert. Okay, so now it's not just analytics. It helps you turn those attendees into customers. I'm gonna go ahead and sign up. Get started for free. Already logged in. I'm ready to go. Oh, welcome Ramli, and that's Ralph from The Simpsons with the Demio head on, which is weird, but it's delightful. Today's a special day, the beginning of something great. I believe Demio can become the go-to video engagement tool for you. All right, interesting. Interesting to use the word I, and that's coming from Ralph from The Simpsons waving at me with a weird head, but it's cool. So it's giving me a little bit of a video. So they're showing through a little bit of a demo of the thing itself. This is your dashboard. You'll be quickly see all your scheduled sessions across your entire dashboard. We went ahead and scheduled your first event for save time. It's a real event, but it's a simulated audience that will allow you to experience the true power of Demio. There's already people registered. Next, once you're ready, jump in. I think a few things about this product tour. It's obviously stating the obvious already. I can see that it has 55 registered already. That didn't need to be called out. My first webinar experience on Demio, that was probably not necessary. I would have automatically seen join room, and that would have been the first thing I've done. A little bit more clearer as to like my first demo webinar would make it clear that this is not a real webinar, so that didn't need to be shown through. I really like how they welcomed me. I know it was weird with the Ralph from The Simpsons. I don't even know if people watching this watch Simpsons, but I grew up watching it and I know who that is. Maybe that's our target audience, older millennials who know what The Simpsons is. But that was cool. I enjoyed that in a weird way because it's different. It's not just like something that I would expect. I'm gonna go ahead and join the room. Welcome, Ramli John. You're about to join the following event, my first webinar experience on Demio.
Hey there, and welcome to your first experience here on Demio. This is exactly like any other event on Demio with some little differences. First off, you'll see simulated attendees in the room, so you can see exactly what it's like to have an audience. Secondly, I'm here to help. And I've gone ahead and I've uploaded a slide deck, a video, and created some resources for you to use and play with in the room. This is easily the best way for you to experience Demio in the way that it was meant to be experienced. And when you're done, you can go to your insights area to see exactly how you did. It looks like some of your attendees are already in the waiting room, so let's get started. To go live, you're going to head over to the top left corner of the room where you'll see your event details. Once that's open, you'll see a large button that says Start Session. Once you click that, you'll be live. And once you're live, your attendees will be let into the room and your recording will start automatically.
Awesome. I like how personal that was. I didn't like how I couldn't fast forward through that. It felt like a long minute or 2 minutes, whatever long that is. But I like how they're using the platform itself. I see 20 attendees. It gives me a lot of comfort of what I know what to expect when I do host a webinar with Demio. I don't have to be like, oh, what will my audience see and what will I see? So it's making it clear. Starting.
Okay, you're officially live.
Okay.
I'll let you take the controls in a minute, but I first want to show you the control panel at the bottom of your screen. This is where you can view people, share your materials, or even go on stage. Once you're on stage, you'll be able to share your microphone, your camera, or even share your screen. Lastly, on the right-hand side, you'll see your chat area. This is where you can engage with those simulated attendees and go ahead and try to share some resources like polls, handouts, or featured actions. All right, I'll see you later.
Awesome. Okay. Really like how this is very hands-on. Okay, nothing to see right now. Okay, I see some people chatting on the right. How's everybody? Okay, somebody's chatting for me. Somebody just said, Ramli John said, hey everyone. I didn't write that, which is a little creepy. It said I'm from California. I see it's trying to simulate me. I know you're, so it's like saying, I know you're loving this, simulated attendees. Now the go on stage button is now green, and it's asking me to give it permission, which is cool. So it's walking through. Oh, that is so cool. So it's asking for permission while I'm trying out the product, rather than, it's very contextual way to ask for permission rather than just jumping in. So can we access your camera and your audio? There I am. I'm live. Okay, so I am live right now. I know that there was some polls that so it's chat here. The webcam quality is great on my end, so it seems like this robot Ramli John is chatting for me. What else do I do here? I can share a screen. I think this is something that at least I now have a little bit of experience using this. Some few chats. Wish the robot ones would like actually respond to the fake me and say something there. Awesome. So we're back here in our dashboard. I just got through their first webinar experience. Cool to see how they use a product to ask for permission, first of all. Secondly, see what the experience looks like as a host, because that's one of my greatest fears if I was hosting a webinar. Is like, what will it look like? How can I share my screen and all that things? And I don't want things to go wrong right on the webinar day. So that made me feel a little bit more comfortable that it'll work. I'm going to check out their pricing. So it says here we're limited to 20 attendees for the free account. Starter starts at $4.99 per host. That is interesting why they're limiting per host. I guess there's usually one person in the company doing the host itself. 50 attendee room size, and then 3-hour limit per month. I'm guessing that's per month or per session. A session limit. That makes it all of our standard features, live events, Demio branding. Come on, I'm paying $4.99 a month. I don't want people to see that Demio branding, and this is paid yearly too. And if I paid monthly, oh, okay, it's $59. That is interesting. Interesting how they went from paying annual. Oh, it's paid yearly. It's at $4.99 per year and not per month. That confused me, because usually when I see monthly, it'll go from $59 a month to paid annually, it'll go down to $39 a month, versus I'm not used to seeing pricing per year. I'm not sure. Maybe I just got trained in SaaS pricing where maybe it's a mind trick where they show you the lowest price and it's cheaper to show it per month. And the first thing I saw here, $4.99 a month? What? That's absolutely crazy. But that makes more sense. So it's $59 or something like that, like $39 a month per year. Growth is where it gets interesting, because it seems like their value metric for the pricing is related to the attendee room size, which kind of makes sense, because the bigger attendee means that you have more people to invite to, which means probably you have a bigger budget. It does make it a little confusing when I have to go through this drop down menu and like figuring out how many attendees, and now I have to calculate, on average, how many attendees do I need? I might start off with 50 and kind of scale up from there. And they also limit, I don't know anybody who does 8-hour session limit. That is crazy. Who's gonna do 8-hour long webinar? Is that even like an actual, maybe they have customers who do that, but I've never attended an 8-hour long nonstop session webinar and it becomes and then 10 hours, which doesn't make sense. But at least there's no limit on hosts there as well. So I think that's just something that I would be mindful of, is I was thrown off by the $4.99 because I thought that was monthly. I just jumped back to the homepage here to see if there's anything I miss. So there's some results, which is always great. 60% conversion rate, 3 times webinar conversion. I also like that they're just not throwing numbers like, look, we did 60%, but here's the case study behind that. So they're backing that up with details. And they do have this product demo, which is a little bit of what we saw. So they provide engaging, create registration process here, communication plan to increase webinar attendees. This is what they're talking about, the metrics that I didn't get into. Track conversation, visualize how your promotion efforts are going, and they actually get into the room as well. So there's like emojis and slides. So since this is a very visual tool, like I think that's the other thing that makes this very great for interactive product demos like this is, oh, I see now what it'll look like when I host my webinar and all the analytics that I'll get and how long people stay and actually people responding to polls. And that is cool to see because, like, once again, one of the best ways to remove friction is not just product friction, but how do I remove emotional friction around me being uncertain about this product, and showing me the visuals of what it'll look like is a great way to remove that emotional uncertainty before I even get into the product. So really love this. Thank you so much.